Hi everybody, Joshua here with the Heavy Piano YouTube channel. This video today will be a piano tutorial for Beck's cover of Everybody's Gotta Learn Sometime. So, I'll give you chords and melody as I play it on the piano. I have two versions. There's an acoustic version as well as a synthesia version using the keyboard, and I share the MIDI on Patreon for everybody. And each of those versions is improvised, and so my tutorial will be kind of based on how I played those versions more or less. But if you want a little more nuance of how I played it, check out those videos as well. I'll link them below as well as at the end of this video. So we are in the key of G minor at the very beginning, and the introduction, as close as I could tell, is like a G minor chord, and then it's like a G minor over E. You could also call that like E half diminished to like an E flat 6. So it's just pretty simple. Just playing the chords, change the bass note, change your top note in the right hand, right? Sorry. I'll try to keep an even rhythm while I talk. Right, pretty straightforward. One of the things I did, if you listen with headphones especially, you can hear some of the rhythm that's going on. So one of the things I did was adding these ghost rhythms in the left hand. Also doing a little thing with my thumb there, emphasizing just adding a little bit of rhythm there. You can vary it and experiment with that and see kind of what works for you. So our verses are over that progression, and we have that progression 4 times, and our melody is going to start up here on the B flat. I used my pinky. Let's see here. Let me come into that. So I'm changing my rhythms up a little bit, adding some rhythm there, adding some syncopation. Kind of holding on to that B flat with my pinky, walking down to the E natural. I'm letting some of the notes go in the accompaniment and that kind of like the pulsing rhythm for the sake of the melody. Let me play that much again. Same thing again. Adding the ninth in there. So just some things to play around with, kind of seeing what I do. Again, I'm singing the melody in my head, so I'm trying to pull that melody out above everything else. One of the things that I did do, let's see here, I emphasized some of my chords going down, and maybe I did that a little bit too much. This is going to be a personal taste kind of thing. There's a little voicing there, kind of like a crunch. So again, experiment with it, but those 3 chords, G minor over E, E flat 6, right? Then we have what I call a pre-chorus, and it's like a G minor sus kind of, because the melody's on that C, which would be the sus4 of G minor. And I kind of did this like 5th, yeah, I mean, you can call it that. If you were doing like a jazz voicing, you stack the 5ths on top there. But my voicing is more of an open 4th voicing. Let me come into that. looks like I'm coming up to the minor third there. This is something I heard in the bass, was walking up to C, C sharp, D sus, to D, like a C minor 6 over E flat, and there's like an F sus 4 resolving to F. Even maybe that's too much. So let me do that much again in the pre-chorus. My keyboard is a little funky there. Then coming out of the pre-chorus into the chorus, I have an E flat descending the bass, and to my ear I heard B flat over D the first time, to E flat major 7. There's this line in the strings, to A diminished, to D minor, E flat major 7 again, A diminished, D minor, E flat major 7, and then it's like a sus, like a, you could call it B flat over F, to the B flat, and then we'll just B flat diminished 4 times. Let me play the chorus again without talking and interrupting. I'll play it slowly. Come back to verse progression again, coming out of the chorus. So what I did, so the first time I did the pulses on the chords, right? Next time I'm adding a little bit of rhythm in my chords. Same chords. Kind of like a trill turnaround there, going into that E flat, the G minor over E. Move back to our pre-chorus again. Chorus. Then we have like a solo over the chords from the verse. Some of the notes I can use there for the chorus, let's see here. You can use like that minor, which works also for the E flat. That sharp 4, I wouldn't use an E flat major scale over the E flat. Let's see here. The left hand is kind of changing to more of an accompaniment pattern. easier played than explaining exactly what I'm doing. But again, I'm using kind of this notes within that G minor scale. Some of these voicings, like these open sound voicings. There's a voicing there. Yeah, kind of some of these voicings I like. I like putting notes on the outside and then filling in some of my clashing kind of sounds in the inside. You could try some suspended sounds. Easy way to get a suspended chord sound is to take your main chord, then go a whole step below and try different inversions of it. So there's like our G minor. You can put like an F major chord underneath it. Get kind of a suspended sound. So. Kind of in arpeggios, you'll see me do this a lot. It's a kind of a style I guess I've kind of relied on. You know, thinking about where your tension is building and then where you're resolving back to certain chords. And especially like an E flat major 7 is like a really nice home kind of feeling chord. So if right before that, you know, I have like this kind of like tension that wants to resolve, you know, thinking about things like that, ways to build and grow your solo or to bring it back or however you want to play. So just some ideas there. Let's see here. So we have like the solo, then we have the pre-chorus. And I'm realizing I'm kind of rushing. Sorry about that. Chorus again. I got kind of excited on the solo, so I'm going to try to pull it back here. So this time, after we've had the solo, the pre-chorus, and the chorus, we have the B flat to B flat diminished. We just do it twice. Coming back to another chorus. And again, we have twice through the B flat to B flat diminished. I kind of like to let that hit, the B flat hit, kind of hang out with the pedal. So we do that twice, B flat and diminished, and then we have a solo over the chorus chords. This time we have just one time B flat diminished. Another solo over the chorus chords. On the last time, we will have 4 times B flat to B flat diminished. You can finish it, resolve it to the B flat. You can kind of keep it more like, you know, a little bit suspended or a little bit ambiguous on about how it ends. Totally up to you, however you want to end it. This is just how I did it, right? So extend the chord out a little bit. Whoa, excuse me. Change the voicing a little bit, modify, add some extensions to your chord. But anyway, there's our or even just like you can let your right hand kind of hang out and hold with the pedal, and then like kind of like have your final note in the left hand and keep it quieter. And if it's farther away from like the singing range of the piano, it's less of a definite ending. Like if I were to end it here, right, it's pretty clear I'm resolving to that B flat major. But if I do something like it's kind of like more ambiguous. Or if I can bring out the chords to the top, anytime we get farther away from the middle, it changes the emotion and the impact of how you play. So, chords and melody for Beck's cover of Everybody's Gotta Learn Sometime. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you felt like my cover kind of did the song justice. This is one of my favorite songs. I think it's so beautiful. The moment in, what's the movie? Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, when it plays, I mean, I still remember the way that felt, like hearing that song and having it tie into that point in the movie. And it was really impactful for me. So I hope you like this song. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. You can kind of, add some richness to your life by learning how to play this beautiful song. But a big thank you to my patrons on Patreon for supporting the channel and encouraging me to make more of these videos for everybody. And thank you to all the kind comments and questions, or etc. etc. It's always nice to hear from folks. So everybody take care, and I will catch you next time.